Okay, so I just wanted to show how I set up my traps to catch the outside cats. So first up is preparing the bait to attract them. So I'll put this in the trap and I'll show that in just a bit. But I also will put out this food sometimes without baiting the traps, just so the cats see my house as a place where there's going to be food available. Especially if they start to get nervous or seem like they don't want to go in the traps. I'll just leave food out and make sure that it's like really peaceful outside so that they can see this is a safe place. This is a place there's going to be food. So then they're more willing to come around when the traps are out there too. I always have lots of helpers when I do this. And so for right now, I'm trying to catch some of the slightly harder to catch ones. So for the cats that are easy to catch, I do just use regular cat food. But some of the cats lately haven't been coming around as much. They're a little shyer. And since it's cold out, the smell of the cat food kind of doesn't carry as far. So I'll put some of these sardines on top. And I don't want to touch them with my fingers because fish is disgusting. And so this is it. I have 2 traps outside that I'm going to set right now. So 2 batches of food. Let's go put them on. Okay, so we're outside now on my porch. So this is one of the spots where I put out the traps, and I have 2 different types of traps here. So this one here on the left is one of the Have a Heart actual cat traps. This one on the right is just a ginormous dog crate that I have a rope tied to, and I go in the house and sit there. Right inside the window is my couch. So I'll go in the house and watch on my doorbell and see when a cat comes in, and I can pull the string from the inside. For the cats that are really shy, they're much more likely to go in the big trap compared to the Have a Heart trap. And so for sure, there are times that I just watch my doorbell footage. I have it set to record like anytime there's any movement ever, so I can look out and see what the cats are doing. I keep that dry food in there all the time so they see this as a feeding station and a safe spot for them. And that bed, they'll literally go and lay on that bed. Lefty and the kittens would sleep on that bed pretty much every night when they were still out here, which is how I was so easily able to catch them. So all I do is I'm gonna take one of my sets of fish, come in here, get down low, and I'm gonna put it way over there so the cats have to go pretty far inside to get it. And then I'll go inside and watch. And when they go in, I will close the door and hopefully be able to catch them before they get out. And if not, they still see it as a place where they can get food and stuff. Okay, so let me show. The Have a Heart one is a little bit trickier. So first, I guess before I set it up, note how I have it with these chewy boxes like around the cage. That's just to make it feel more like a cave, and also so that since you can see it's like snowy here, it's pretty cold, so that if the cats go in there and I don't notice immediately, there's like a windbreak so that they don't get super cold. But what I do with these, pull it out. So these are humongous. As you can see, it's really, really long. So the idea is that the cat will go all the way to the back and step on this metal plate on the bottom. And when they step on the metal plate, it shuts the trap. So to set it, I have to put food way, way in the back here so that they'll go in there and I can snap it shut. Or so it will snap shut on its own. I don't have to do anything. Okay, so just a tiny bit tricky here in the front is this lock mechanism. This is the mechanism that actually triggers the door to shut. And down lower is a little loop, and this is a handle to help with pulling the trap open. Let me angle it so you can see better when I open this. Okay, So what you have to do is pull this lock mechanism up, and then there's another bar that slides back so that when it shuts, it's locked in place. You just pull this up, push this part back, and then you can hold the handle to lift the whole trap door up. And I'm gonna now put the food in. I just put it on the bowl and slide it back. You want it to be all the way in the back so that they have to step on that lever, that gray lever back there, this thing. You want them to have to step on that to get to the food. And then once it's set, this part, I'm gonna show it while it's closer up, but I'll have to reset it. This, you just wanna can see kind of it slides a little. There's a latch right here that hooks into the metal part. So you just have to latch that to get the door to stay open. If you don't latch it, it's just the door is still swinging free. So once it's in place, push the latch. And then when a cat goes and steps on here, the door snaps shut. So I'm gonna put it in position first. So put it back in its little cave. See that? Yeah, so it's back there in its little cave. And I'll come over and once again lift the little lock thing, push this lever back, and then lift for the handle, then secure the latch here. Doing it pretty gently so that the pressure is a little less, for them to you can situate the lever so that it takes less pressure for them to lock the door than if it was fully latched. So okay, that one's set up, ready to go, and I just need to look out in my video cam to see if the door has shut. And for this one, I'll pull it open, try not to have too much of an opening so that they feel like they can go in, but it doesn't take too much to pull it shut. And we're ready to go. So I'm gonna sit inside, keep an eye on the doorbell, and see if I can catch a couple more cats.